Hello everybody, this is Dan from Encore Motor Cars, Sarasota, Florida. Going to take a walk around our 2005 Turbo S convertible Porsche. This car has 14,000 miles on it. It's a great, interesting history. One time owned by Dario Franchetti, four-time Indy champion, husband of Ashley Judd, who ordered this car new. We've got the documentation of he ordered this car from Champion Porsche down in the southern Florida, Miami area. One of the leading sellers for Porsche. They've got some nice upgrades that Champion has that they do a nice job for their customers. This has an RG5 upgrade kit, including the two-piece Champion wheel, and it has a different spring and shocks on it to enhance the suspension and performance of the suspension. It has a special order color paint. It's the GT silver, which is a darker silver, kind of a luminescent silver. Very, it's not pearlescent, but it does light up compared to straight regular silver, and it's a little, just a shade darker. I know it's probably hard to notice in this video. The sun's not out today in Florida. Rare day, cloudy day down in Florida, but a good day to shoot a video without a lot of light division and glare. So anyway, let's take a walk around the entire car, and you can see that the car has been garaged and is in very good condition. We went right through this car to look at it. It's been serviced. You can see that it had been, with the miles on it, kind of left alone from 15 until the time we bought it. Very sparingly driven by a private owner. We bought this from a private owner right up the street. Didn't buy it at an auction. Didn't buy it from another dealer, bought it from the private owner. And so we've got the window sticker that comes with it. I'm going to show you all this stuff at the end of the video. Full set of books, update for the GPS and so forth, the discs and so forth that you buy for the 05. They have disc upgrades for those. We have those. And you can see that it's got a nice new set of tires on it. There's some nice Michelin Pilot Sport tires on there, and you can see that the wheels are really beautiful. It's got two kinds of finish on here. It's got the bright polished rim and the kind of the muted painted area that's bolted onto the shiny part, two-piece wheel that come with the car, and it's got the turbo emblem in the center for the Porsche Turbo. That's the correct turbo cursive and turbo logo from Porsche that is on there. So it is from a Porsche dealership installed. I've got the paperwork showing it, that it was done back in January of 2005 when the car was brand new from Champion Porsche. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you the only thing that I could find wrong with it. We did order this part, and it's a very common part in these turbos. Just about all of them that we do, we have to change out the front spoiler if it's not already been changed. The front spoiler on this, the chin spoiler on it's got a little bit of a kind of a bend in it up here, where maybe it looks like it maybe went up against a curb or a parking stop. More likely that's the culprit on most of the time on these, is somebody pulling this into a parking stop. So we've got a brand new one of these from Porsche that we bought, and we haven't put it on yet. The paint on the car is in beautiful condition. No stone chips or any other kind of issues that I can see on it. I just took it and wiped it down. There's a really small little nick right here. That's probably the worst part of the entire painted area of the car. The lights are perfect. The car's always been in the garage, and it's always been down here in Florida. Other areas of the car down low, you can see that the rocker panel, the lower sections of the rocker panel down there sometimes can get chipped up and get some road rash on them, and none of that is happening on this car. And you can see the tailpipe extensions are in great condition still. The rear bumpers are in nice condition. Also, emblems Turbo S, nice. This at high speeds, if you probably know this if you know Porsches, but if you don't, high speed, this has an extension. It's got two shafts that raise up, and this whole, from here up, from this crease here up, this whole spoiler raises up, and at high speeds it's automatic that it happens. This is just a little water that's on there that I just washed the car and wiped it down. Roof's in great condition, rear glass is in nice condition, has the rear defrost, it's the stay fast material, and at high speeds there's no wind noise, leaks of any kind. The car's basically, with 14,000 miles, it's like new. I know how quickly those miles can add up. I just bought myself a new car, and I'm already has just about 10,000 miles on it. Feels like I just got it. I've got it a few months ago, and it doesn't take long. So my Jeep's like new. That the new car that I've gotten, and this is about as new as that, even though it's an 05. The service was all done on it. We have the copies of the service work that we did to it here, which wasn't a lot, didn't need a lot because the previous owner did keep it up. And you can see that the interior condition, the bolster on the seat, beautiful condition. Landing area, the lower seat there, beautiful condition. And quickly, I'm just going to jump in here and start it up and get the gauges to come alive for us. See how the lights on the bottom are all working correctly. Got the parking brake set. Oh, I forgot to show you outside. I'll do it in a second. That little blinking light that turned green is the radar detection system that Dario put in the car. It is through the body of the car out to the front grille and right above the rear tag. That does have the onboard radar detection system, where this is the feedback that you'll get right there. If you're being detected, it turns red and makes some audio sounds, and there you can turn that up and down, the sound of that, and it's real nice. And you've got the controls right down here to turn that off or on or test it or whatever, right down here. So it's out of the way, it's non-obtrusive, and it's a really nice system, high dollar system. Don't have any paperwork on. Actually, I think in the books I do have some paperwork on the alarm system as well. So you've got the carbon fiber, aluminum look shifter and brake handle. That was an option. Also, you can see around here and the glove box, all that's the way it is, as well as around this area here. So everything working correctly. Don't have my seatbelt on. I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to quickly just open the rear hatch and the front hatch, and we'll just take a look at the condition. That's what the purpose of this video is, really, just to let you see the quality of the car, how nice it is, and a little narration on what I have noticed on the car. So nothing special back here. I just watched the outside of the car so you can see it's got a little bit of water leaking on back onto the windshield parts that are normal. Get wet when you wash the car. Otherwise, though, it looks like it's tip-top shape. Got a set of the straight carpeted mats that come with it, and then it's got some WeatherTech mats for the front. We've also got the windscreen in here as well, guys. Your CD changer is also located up here in the front, and you can see that the cartridge is there. See, it's got a little bit of a plastic guard up through here, and on this side too, just in case. That just looks like it stops up in here, so it's a plastic like a 3M material, And if you look closely at all the little lines, and I look for paintwork on the car, I've been doing this for 30 years and can usually spot it from a mile away. This car looks like it's just a beautiful car that has never had any work done on it, and it's just a car that has had a nice easy life. I'm sure it's been over the speed limit a few times, but I don't think it's had any kind of trauma in its life. Alright guys, we're coming back to my office here. We're going to cover the paperwork that we have with the Turbo S. We've got the window sticker here, as I mentioned, and we've got to just cover the options up close. The base model 141.2 plus the $2,200 GT silver metallic paint. You can see what's listed here: black top, black full leather, aluminum look interior, $1,000. The mats, and this car did not come with a hardtop. And exclusive options $47.15, $150,000 sticker price on the car. So that's what we have from factory documentation. Some other paperwork that came with the car. I'm not sure what this is doing. I think this is one of the previous owner's phone bill. This is the Escort Passport SRX, which is what the car has. And as I showed you out there, it's got the front and rear radar detection on the car built in. I've got the updates from Porsche for the CDs. This is the CD case for those updates, and then we've got the full set of books that come with the car as well. Now let's talk about the ownership history documentation. Here's the original. I probably shouldn't be showing the address here, but the original window sticker or the original repair order with it. Some things were done to the car by Champion Porsche, and that is the upgraded wheels. You see, it's got the RG5 three-piece wheels and tires, mount, balance, and dismount factory wheels. So that's part of the. You get a it's 52.59, and I believe that they keep the original wheels, and that's factored into the value of the car. If you want to keep your wheels, it's closer to $8,000 to do that. So anyway, the strut bearing, shock, ABS mount, and the turbo spring were added at $1,265 at the same time with a brand new car. And then the alignment was done as well back then to make sure that the larger wheels and so forth were all correct. We've stapled the extra keys in here. The other set of keys are on the board. So we have an extra set of keys. We've got the clean Carfax here. They keep with them all our paperwork as well. So you've got the full paperwork, including the original sticker, Porsche documentation, a full set of books, and the repair order of the modifications that were done by Champion when the car was brand new. And that same document shows that the ownership was the IndyCar driver, Dario Franchetti. So there you have it, guys. A little bit about the dealership, Encore Motor Cars. This used to be the BMW dealer before we came in and took over. We've got a full service department here. We've got a big, large inventory, over 100 cars for sale here, all usually special interest, high dollar stuff mixed in with some regular European sports and luxury cars this lifetime. My name's Dan again from Encore Motor Cars. Just going to tell you my contact information. It's 941-915-7637, 941-915-7637, and we're located in Sarasota, Florida. I can handle trade-ins, financing. If you need a warranty on the car, we have warranties available. And any other shipping or any other concern or question you have, please give me a call. My phone number is at the bottom of the screen, and my name is Dan. I'm hoping to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.